Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Maniac from the Crazy Maniac Productions channel, and today we are going to be discussing a very important topic in the WWE video game community, which is who will be the WWE superstar to be on the cover of WWE 2k20. Now, this is a very prestigious role for any superstar that gets the spot, and there are well over 100 superstars on all 5 rosters of WWE, which include NXT, NXT UK, 205 Live, and obviously Raw and SmackDown. But it's mainly going to be from Raw and SmackDown, the superstars, mainly because NXT, NXT UK, and 205 Live, they're not really places that WWE take too seriously, so we're more than likely not going to see an NXT superstar on the WWE 2k20 cover. Now, as I said, this is a very prestigious role. I mean, if we just take a look at the names that have been on the previous WWE 2K games, such as The Rock, Stone Cold, John Cena, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, let me think of any others. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, the biggest of them. But I have picked out 5 superstars out of the 100 plus that are in WWE. Narrowed it down to 5 that I truly believe could be on the WWE 2K20 cover. And tell me if you disagree or agree in the comments. And let's get cracking right into this video. In at number 5, we have Shane McMahon. Now, out of the 5 superstars that I actually chose for this list, Shane McMahon is the one I would not want to see on the cover at all, the slightest bit. His character has been staled out so much because of oversaturation, and he's been on TV way too much. Just like Kevin Owens has said, he's been on TV and been taking up TV time from more deserving people. But overall, he is a pretty big star that I do truly believe could be on the WWE 2K20 cover, although I may not agree with it, and many of you may have the same opinion as me. He might. We have to remember that he is the son of Vince McMahon, so he might just be on the cover. Well, let's hop right into number 4. Speaking of Shane McMahon, coming in at number 4, his opponent at SummerSlam, Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin Owens as a heel is amazing. Kevin Owens as a face, possibly even more amazing. He was a huge superstar before he even had his face turn on Dolph Ziggler, and then he followed that up by verbally raping Shane McMahon, which made him an even bigger superstar and made it to where all the fans got behind him, and he's basically the new Stone Cold Steve Austin. But besides from him basically being the top babyface, he is a deserving contender for the spot at the WWE 2K20 cover, and I would have no problem with Kevin Owens being on the WWE 2K20 cover. Now, coming in at number 3, we have Kofi Kingston, or The New Day. It's in my opinion that Kofi Kingston shouldn't be on the WWE 2K20 cover alone if he even makes it to the 2K20 cover. I do believe that Kofi should be on the WWE 2K20 cover, but if it's not with his New Day buddies, then I wouldn't really want to see it. He is the WWE champion, and you may argue that he's a single superstar, so he deserves to be the main spotlight of WWE 2K20. But I just can't see him without being with his New Day buddies. I would really like to see him on the 2K20 cover, not just by himself. Tell me in the comments if you disagree with that, if he should be by himself. If he's not on the 2K20 cover, I believe that they should have a, just like Daniel Bryan had the 2K showcase, Kofi Kingston is a pretty good competitor for that 2K showcase. That would be pretty cool, telling the story of his 11-year journey to superstardom with the WWE Championship. But for the time being, I think he should be on the 2K20 cover. Now, cracking the second spot is Roman Reigns. Now, the main reason I think that he should be on the 2K20 cover is he came back from leukemia, and it's not just that, but he had a pretty good run right after coming back from leukemia. He wasn't booked correctly, in my opinion, but he was booked strong, which means he didn't lose many matches. And the only match that he actually lost that I can think of right now is against Shane McMahon at Super Showdown. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is what I'm thinking. If that's not the only match, then it's one of very few that he has actually lost. Roman Reigns has been booked very, very good, but he is probably the biggest superstar that could be on the 2K20 cover, in my opinion anyway. But Roman Reigns, definitely an eligible competitor for this 2K20 cover spot. Now, I just talked about how Roman Reigns is probably one of the most eligible competitors for this 2K20 spot, but I would have to argue that this woman right here, Becky Lynch, is probably the most eligible for this spot. Now, the reason I say this is because, I mean, come on, she won the first ever WrestleMania main event match against Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. Now, while her character may have been a little flattened by her relationship with Seth Rollins, I still don't think that it's gotten to the level where she's just a bland character that nobody wants to see. Becky Lynch does deserve to be on the WWE 2K20 cover more out of anybody, in my opinion. She is a really, really good talent, and I don't see anybody else being on the cover as much as I see her being on the cover. In, I don't know what to call it, but there's this eye thing, like this eye card or whatever. Click that right now. Vote in the poll. Out of these 5 superstars, who do you think is more deserving to be the WWE 2K20 cover superstar? I will see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, I have to say all of this bullshit, even though I don't want to, but some people just like when I say it, or just like when YouTubers have to remind them. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, possibly consider subscribing, and if you really want to, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Peace.